Welcome, everybody. We'll get through the formalities in a few minutes, but we are live with some boys varsity soccer action here. Got the Bulldogs taking on the Pilgrim Patriots. No score yet. We just started not even a minute ago. We are Westerly.live. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer-owner Shane Belanger. Lisa is upstairs behind the lens. We are Westerly.live. And we have some Bulldog action going on right in front of us right now. So, jumping into action, we have number 9, Matt Marone, with the ball gets turned over, so we might have our first shot on goal, and we do. Toronto does a good job to vacuum that one up early on. Pilgrim threatens. The throw goes out to Marone on the near side, right in front. And number 4, O'Keefe, whose name you'll hear a lot, does a lot of the ball control, tries to cross the field with it. Goes off of a Patriot head into on the far sideline, and that's going to be taken over by the Patriots. The throw in. Quick to throw in, a lot of action fast by the Patriots. They seem like they're heading towards the goal at 100 miles an hour since this game has started. 2 chances. Now out in front of the goal, deflected by a Bulldog defender. So right out the gates, the Bulldogs on their heels a little bit. Patriots pressing. That's number 16 who picks off the pass ahead. Another shot on goal. Toronto comes way out, slides in, and gets it before the shot attempt. The pressure is on the Bulldogs at the moment. Toronto doing a great job. 2 for 2. Keeps his game at zeros, but man, we are not even a minute and a half into this game, folks. And Westerly's already got 2 saves, and they have 2 shots on goal. So, number 10, for Pilgrim fighting on the other sideline, and he wins the battle. It's going back our way. Out of bounds it goes. Number 17 doesn't have a roster on, so throws in for the Bulldogs, and that is number 8 on the far side for Taco. O'Keefe with possession now for the Bulldogs about midfield. And in front of the pass steps a Patriot. Defending for the Bulldogs is Tyler Rafferty. Patriots trying to get around the edge. Center it. He's not going to get a chance to. Pops it up a little bit too far. Gets to his player on the other side of the field, though, in the corner. Out of bounds, and it is going to go in Westerly's favor. Westerly will throw. Going to have to get out of here clean to get out of here without another shot on goal against Toronto. And the throw in. Overshoots O'Keefe. Patriot pass right up towards the middle of the field. Another chip pass. The Bulldog went down. Fortunately, there was no Patriots in the area. So Toronto scoops it up. No threat there. Yet to see the Bulldogs move on to the Patriots side of the field just yet, though. Patriots are hard to team to figure just by a record, as they only have 1 loss on the field. They have 2 ties, and they have a couple of victories to go along with them. So the Bulldogs put it way ahead. Joe Flood, obviously, that is what they'll be trying to do all day. That's what they continually try to do, is get it over the top, chase it down. That's their main offensive threat. Flood, their main offensive weapon. Flood another year to go. And throw again, chipping it ahead is the Patriots, and they're trying to run it down, doing a little Wesley's medicine. The shot isn't on goal, goes high above. That was number Decian Faraday of the Patriots. Toronto will pass to his left. Brady Smith with possession, passes it up, but a Patriot steps in front and passes in front of the goal. A couple Bulldogs in the way. Number 22 of the Patriots clears in the middle again. Gonna have a foot on it, goes off a player. I don't know if Toronto would have got that. It's a good thing for the Bulldog deflection by the back line. So good defense by the Bulldogs to escape again without another goal. And Joe Flood racing down the corner of the field. And the Patriot goalie tries to clear it. That's going to go out of bounds. So Wesley will throw in from the far corner. And both teams throwing in quickly. Both teams playing up-tempo pace. The Patriots stepping in. Seems like every passing lane the Bulldogs try to get. 17 for the Bulldogs keeps it in balance, but the pass attempted for O'Keefe stepped in front of by a Patriot. We have a whistle on the field, and that's going to go in the Bulldogs' favor. So this is the most time the Bulldogs have spent on the Patriots' side of the field. So, if I didn't welcome you earlier, welcome to Salo Jerry Field, folks, here in Westerly. Correction, that is going to go against Westerly, so the Patriots will take possession. Number 10 for the Patriots over midfield to the far side, and he misses it, goes out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will now throw in from the far side. And passed up. O'Keefe with possession at the moment. Passes back. High intensity defense by the Patriots. It goes out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Unforced error. And the Patriots will throw in. and chip it up ahead again. They've done that every time. They have a nice little chip pass. They have the ability. If they continue to do it at this abundance, I'm unfortunately confident that they may connect on one or more. And a swing and a miss by the Patriots. The Bulldogs' attempted defense goes off the Patriots' body. Now they're again threatening number 22 for the Patriots in the middle of the field, and that one is up and away. So the Bulldogs will take possession. Toronto will kick from out of his own goal. We have a busy week of sports we'll be bringing you this week. A little bit of everything every night. We'll be with you live. Patriots chip to the middle of the field. Well defended by Brady of the Bulldogs defense to stop that threat and take it over. And puts it over the head. Flood is the first one there. We have a Patriot with an angle, so he's going to try to get to the middle. He's got his man. O'Keefe just passed him. Sees a man, tries to make one more pass. That's Marone, and it's just ahead of him. Out of bounds it goes. The Bulldogs will maintain possession. No shot attempt, though. They had a chance there. Didn't quite do it. That was Otaco, the intended recipient of the last pass. So the Bulldogs' first corner kick of the day from the far corner. And the kick on the ground. O'Keefe through O'Keefe's legs. There was a Patriot defender there. So the Patriots get out of that without any threat. Well defended at midfield by Smith. Not only does he get the steal, but he gets it back to his offense. O'Keefe with it in the middle. Passes over to number 6, Ryan Scanapieko, the only senior on the Bulldogs team. And back up towards the goal. Wide left it goes. So it is going to go back in the Patriots' direction. So tonight we have Varsity Boys Bulldog Soccer action. Tomorrow night, folks, 5 p.m. a unique starting time. But 5 p.m. we will have Lady Bulldogs Varsity Soccer action. Thursday we have some Lady Bulldog Varsity Volleyball action. And we will cap it off Friday night with the varsity football team in their home game. Number 17 for the Bulldogs, attempt at centering it. Defended and diffused by number 33, Drew Albamani. But they are still fighting on number 22 with some good dribbling skills. 3 Bulldogs in the area, though. Now O'Keefe has it in the middle of the field. Not many Bulldogs in the area as they're slowly starting to get ahead of them. And that goes off of the Patriots, and they are going to run it down, and that ball stayed in bounds. No, it did not. Yes, it did. He kicks to the goalie who's going to take over. So, Toronto with some space. Kicks it towards midfield. That goes off the head of number 10 of the Patriots. Lombard using his body to move the ball. Patriots just playing some pretty good passing skills, but the Bulldogs playing some relentless defense. Both teams are at the moment. Bulldogs yet to really threaten, missed out on their one opportunity so far. Patriots have 2 shots on goal, and I'd say about 5 threats total. Bulldogs throwing in, looking for space. And if you are looking for space, Mark Wright should be your realtor, Coldwell Banker, Coastal Homes. And the Bulldogs diffuse what could have been a threat. Good job by the Bulldog defense stepping together. Yes, Mark Wright Realtor, Coldwell Banker, Coastal Homes. Your satisfaction is Mark's first concern. Consider Mark for all of your housing needs. And you're going to have a shot on goal. Great job by Toronto, fully extended to the far side. With the save for the Bulldogs to keep this one knotted at 0, but the pressure is on. The passing for the Patriots has definitely been far superior than anything we've seen out of the Bulldogs just yet. Whenever they get over midfield, they have a shot. They have that lob pass that goes over the defense, or just little short chip passing, very accurate defensively there in every lane at the moment. So 10 minutes into this one, folks, we have a 0-0 score on the field. The play is reading a little bit differently, but the longer you can let them hang around, that's when the Bulldogs will strike. And right there, nice steal on the far side. O'Keefe with it, chips it in this direction. And there's some space for the Bulldogs. Further up they go with it. That's going to be number 9 trying to track it down. That's Matt Marone. Patriots get there first. Out of bounds it goes, and Albamani will throw in. And that's going to be a header by the Patriots out of bounds. So the Bulldogs will get, I believe, their second corner kick of the day. So the Bulldogs threatening here. You can dominate an entire half if you can't get one to the back of the net. The other team can sneak it away. So the Bulldogs can steal momentum with just a nice pass here from the corner. And it is up. It's a nice spot. Oh, almost got it in there. A lot of Patriots swarmed the net as soon as he made contact, giving very little space. That was a very good defensive strategy by the Patriots from what I see. And the kick by the goalie. And the whistle. That's going to go in the Patriots' direction. The throwing down the near sideline. Well defensed by Albani. Number 9, Marone with it. And trying to get it to Flood. Flood hasn't had the ball on his toes very much today. They're covering him very well. Nice passing to get up the field quick by the Patriots. And the Bulldogs are right there. And they did make a shot attempt from the far corner. Up and away it went. So the Patriots are coming out with a little bit more speed on their wheels a little bit more. And speaking of wheels, Remy Cycles and Teddy's Toys, bicycle sales and service in downtown Westerly. All cycling accessories needed, clothing, safety gear, latest in all technology, giant bicycles, Teddy's Toys, all toys, modern, classic board. Exceptional service right in downtown Westerly. That's Remy Cycles and Teddy's Toys. And the Patriots still trying to push it, but the Bulldogs back layer of defense doing just enough to keep it off Toronto, who has 3 saves thus far. The most recent being a fully extended diving save. Excellent save at that to keep this not at a 0. The Bulldogs are going to have to do something to get it to the other side of the field. They're not really doing much from that side. Nice passing in traffic by the Pilgrims, and the final pass taken by Albamani. And the Patriots will start over. They know where they're going with it before they get it, it seems. Patriots, like I said earlier, a tough team to figure with 2 ties and only 1 loss on the field. Could be a very dangerous team. Brady Smith clears it out over in midfield, and Flood has a chance one-on-one. It's going to be kicked back to the goalie, and he will clear again. Flood just a step or 2 behind off of Brady's foot, and the Patriots have it ahead. They have 1 man ahead, and he chips it to him, and Toronto will come out, thwart any threat there. And that gets past the first Patriot that attempted. Number 8 turns off Flood's body and slide tackle to go out of bounds. Stays in Wesley's direction. Flood with a quick throw in on the ground. The throw in was to number 3, Giovanni Santos. And the Bulldogs are chipping in front of the goal. That's Ritako with it in the corner now. And attempted pass was out to Ryan Scanapieko. However, Patriots stood in the way, and another pass in front of the goal to Santos, but to no avail, off of Smith's head. Trying to keep it in Patriot territory, but the Patriots diffused the threat. Very organized offense as they approach. There's 4 Patriots here, 4 Bulldog defenders. And the Bulldogs connect on the ground. Oh, nice takedown, number 11 versus number 11. That was Tommy Saluka of the Bulldogs, who was taken down by number 11 up the middle of the field, and the Bulldogs will get a foot on it. Number 10 for the Patriots steps in, however. And a little threat here, a nice little steep pass on the ground, number 17 for the Patriots, and it gets stuck in the corner there. Toronto sucks it right up. And we're 15 minutes into this one, folks, at Salwa Jerry Field. Westerly boys varsity soccer. The score not at a 0. Pilgrim Patriots in town, coming in with a couple ties on the record. Only 1 loss on the field. So we're seeing a lot of speed and a good offense by the Patriots thus far, who have definitely had a more up-tempo crossing pass. Just passing the intended man to the far side. Shot is not on goal. Goes to the left side. They're definitely playing inside of in front of the Bulldogs' goal far more than the Bulldogs on their half of the field. The Bulldogs will take over here. After the game, if you want a bite to eat or a beverage, stop at CC O'Brien's Cafe, open Tuesday through Sunday. Inside, outside dining, takeout, curbside delivery available. Go to ccobriens.com for hours of operation. And we're back live at midfield. Santos with it. Gets it ahead to Flood. Flood passes to the far corner. And that's going to be Santos trying to chase it down. Out of bounds it goes. And that's going to be O'Keefe throwing it into the far corner. And that's going to be, again, I believe, off of Patriot. So the Bulldogs starting to pressure a little bit here. Both teams are right above each other. Westerly right above Pilgrim if you were to look up the division rankings right now. However, Westerly is in with a 3-6 record, and they're here with a 2-1-2 record. The pass, and it was a beauty. There's just too many Patriots in the way, but it gets to the back of the net. Off of two Patriots, the goalie went down into the back corner of the net. It goes. So all momentum and all statistics in favor of the Patriots. A spinning header and then the rebound by O'Keefe for the goal. What resilience, persistence, and agility that took. A spinning header back off the diving goalie and to the bottom of the goal, and the Bulldogs take the first lead of the game and probably Flood in the area, but 3 defenders there. So that's what happens, folks. If you don't capitalize and you're constantly threatening against a young team like this, playing with nothing to lose, you're in big trouble. And right here, they should have an opportunity to answer. There's a whistle. And it's going to go against the Patriots and end that opportunity. But this is a dangerous Bulldog squad. They have one senior, folks. So they're going to be a danger next year. They're definitely built for next year, but are definitely capable this year of ruining any team's night. So you can't let them hang around. They've done a good job on Joe Flood right there, though. They didn't account for the rebound, and that one little mistake makes up for their time of possession, their shots on goal, and all the other categories they lead in. Because now the only category that matters is up on the board, and that's the 1-0 lead for the Bulldogs. In the meantime, it's been bouncing back and forth at about midfield. O'Keefe fighting for it right now for the Bulldogs. And Patriots stepping away, hit it off their own Patriot. Number 11 for the Bulldogs, Tommy Serluka, pops it forward, but that's going to get taken over by Pilgrim. And they use little dribbling skills on the ground. A lot of their passes are on the ground, as is that one, number 22. And a little bit of contact by Smith puts him off the route, and it is going to stay in the direction of the Patriots. Quick throw in, number 17, right back to him. Across the middle, and just over his target. But kept in bounds. Patriots possession, tries to center it again, does a nice job. Almost shields his goalie, the Bulldogs, but Toronto able to scoop it up, doing a great job here tonight. I'd say he's got at least 4 shots on goal against them, possibly more. And the highlight reel outstretched save thus far. So Joe Flood on the far side of the field trying to chase it down. There's a Patriot, and the goalie's got it. He's going to put it on the ground. Number 8 for the Patriots with it. Santos chasing him down. Very active in the midfield on defense. That's number 3, Rafferty for the Bulldogs, who chips it ahead to Flood from the corner. And well defended by the Patriots. Take it from him and take him down. So now it's the Patriots up the sidelines, heading in the other direction. O'Keefe chasing right by the defender. He goes good distance down the field, pops it over, but run down by Lombard for the defense of the Bulldogs. We are halfway through, just about halfway through the first half here, folks. 1-0 Westerly Bulldog lead. Fantastic effort by the Bulldogs thus far. Just hanging in and being relentless. Pilgrim's little chip pass over the top. Well defended by the Bulldogs. Stolen again by the Patriots, but too many Bulldogs in the area. Kept in bounds. Good dribbling, number 8. To the far corner. Patriots, number 16. Centering pass just off a Bulldog's foot, but they got possession. I thought he might turn and shoot it. He did not. And it is going to be a missed opportunity for the Patriots. No shots on goal. Couple opportunities there, possibly. Albamani will have it off his foot to start things back up here. 20 minutes to go in this first half of action. Again, we are Westerly.live, folks. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Westerly.live on your web browser. And on the near sideline, going back in Westerly's direction, thrown in by Albamani. And that's Sir Luca's foot. Number 16 playing really good defense for the Patriots. Patriots are a physical team, a relentless team, uh, and they're showing all that right now. But it comes down to how many times you get that ball in the back of the net, and right now the Bulldogs are winning. A little kick over the top, a header over to his other teammate. Some impressive passing by Pilgrim, I'll tell you. Bulldogs have just been just aggressive enough, and Sir Luca chasing him down, and that's going to be past Rafferty to the far corner, back to the middle. Smith, a little swing and a miss there. Toronto will swallow it up, and we'll throw it back into play to the near side. That Sir Luca was the intended recipient of the pass, and he is with possession now up the near sidelines, out of bounds. That's going to be off of the Patriots, and that is going to be how Money throws in for the Bulldogs. Quick throw in, a little bit over the head of Flood. That was the idea. Whistle's blown. That's going to be against the Bulldogs on offside, and we will head back into Patriots, in the direction of the Patriots. So the Patriots come in with 7 seniors today, playing a Bulldog team. Oh my God, nice header off the inside pass. Great job by Toronto to come out, bobbled it, and had a teammate attempt to clear it. They are still threatening. This is a quality Patriot team the Bulldogs have the lead on right now, I'll tell you that. And O'Keefe doing his best to clear it up the far sideline. That's going to be run down by a Patriot and thrown in. They have done a great job right around the goal, the Bulldogs, just enough to have a lead in this ball game. That's O'Keefe, who comes around with great dribbling skills. Passes it up the far sidelines. Santos on defense in the middle, and they're going to pass it back a little bit now. Get reorganized. Nice pass up midfield, and they pass back number 10 for the Patriots all the way back to the beginning. They're going to set up their field. And they pass it ahead. That's going to be Dom Lombard, who's going to kick it out of bounds. He's going to stay with the Patriots on the far side, trailing by 1 to our very own Westerly Bulldogs. As I said earlier, this Patriot team has 7 seniors on the field for it, facing a Bulldog team with only 1. So the next couple of years looking very good for this Bulldog team. And the defense on the far side going back and forth, and that's a backwards kick by O'Keefe off the head of number 10. One-on-one, a little contact on the far side. And this is going to go in Westerly's direction on the replay. Number 17 of the Patriots from behind, brought down Lombard. Ball goes out of bounds, so Smith of the Bulldogs will put it back in action here for us as soon as we hear the whistle. And it's back up. Westerly coming off of a loss on the first. And we had him here for a 5-0 victory last week. Up the far sideline. Number 17 chips it towards the middle, goes off the head of a Patriot. Number 16 has been around, just doesn't get any clearance from the Bulldogs. And that's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Patriots. So the Patriots head to Charahoe after this one on the 8th. Pilgrim's ties came to Mount Hope, who is ranked pretty well in the division. They're up top, and they were able to hold a tie to them. Constant threatening. Santos right there with the possession in the midfield. Tries to get to O'Keefe. Run down by the Patriots. Patriots are a quick team as well. Number 17 with a backward pass attempt off number 7's body teammate, who's going to turn with possession on the far corner. Well defended by the Bulldogs. Number 10 chips it to the far side. O'Keefe's in the way. Nothing easy. The Bulldogs are giving them nothing easy. And that's Lombard who gets a foot on it and tries to clear it. Goes off of a Bulldog, and that's going to stay with the Patriots. Little mistake there by the Bulldogs, giving them a fresh throw in front of the goal. Out of bounds off the Bulldogs as the Patriots maintain possession. Number 22 of the Patriots. And that's going to creep its way out, and the Bulldogs are unable to hold it, and it looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Patriots. Judging by their passing, under normal conditions. I would imagine this is going to be one of their strongholds. And the kick a little too close to the goal. I think it is. Toronto sucks it up. So they thwart the effort by the Patriots, try to clear it and get a little break. So out of the two ties, West Warwick High, they tied 0-0, and Mount Hope High, they tied 0-0. Both are quality clubs at the moment. And we're seeing why they've only lost once on the field. They are definitely pressing more and probably a higher quality passing team than I've seen thus far this season is this Patriot team. Bulldogs doing a great job holding a lead, which you probably wouldn't realize if it wasn't on the board and you were just watching the game. Spectacular goal, persistence by O'Keefe, only a sophomore, and rebound goal by the Bulldogs, as you saw in the replay. Again, the Pilgrims threatening in Bulldog territory, not doing a lot getting to Toronto at the moment, but they have today. And a beautiful pass off the head of a teammate goes far wide right. Toronto was tracking it the whole way. He's been doing a great job of that. So he will put it back in play. Bulldogs still with a 1-0 lead here in the first half. Resilient quality club this Bulldogs club is. It's a young one. And up the near side, that's Flood with it, puts it up ahead of himself. He's going to try to get it to the middle. And Patriots step in the way. Santos was his intended recipient. Out of bounds it goes. Bulldogs will throw in. That's going to be Marone, Rebecca, correction. Sir Luca with it. Back to Smith. Back to Lombard. Up the seam, and there's Joe Flood's in the area, but the goalie sucks that one up. So no threat by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs haven't had a lot of threats, I'm going to be honest. Their goalie hasn't done much, hasn't had to do much, but did give up the rebound. Wesley able to clear again. Santos. It's up ahead of Flood. He's going to put a shot on goal, and it's not going to have much to it. It almost appeared as though the Patriot dove for him to prevent the shot. Didn't quite get contact. No penalty. And the Patriots trying to switch sides of the field. Pass to number 7 right at midfield. Defensed by Albamani. In steps Santos, which leaves number 10 with some space. And a beautiful cross-field pass to the corner. They do have the ability to pass very well in front of the goal. Off of their player, pass to the near corner. In steps the defender for the Bulldogs. Down goes the Patriot. No whistle, but he stays with the ball. Comes up with it. Middle of the field. Chips it behind who he was going for. Bulldogs able to clear it. Passes a little bit off, but again, 4 Patriots in the back line. The Patriots will take possession. Hard liner up over everybody, and Toronto will just scoop it up. And thwart any attempt that the Patriots are trying to set up. Bulldogs' last line of defense doing a great job. And Flood puts it ahead of him. It's 1-on-1. Patriots got a little advantage, and it will go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. I'll tell you what, if the Bulldogs could add to this and give themselves an insurance goal going into the half, that would be something. Rataco into the middle, Santos with it. And he turns and tries to put something up in front of the goal, but too many Patriots in the way who now clear it up far side. And there is Don Lombard out of bounds. Patriots throw towards midfield on the far side. Bulldogs, man-to-man defense. Every time we've seen them this year, they've been this resilient. So it shouldn't be surprising at all. They have the capacity to play with anybody. This Patriot team is quick and are crisp. I don't know that one in the end will be enough, but who am I? So Lombard going to have to step in front of the defense, and we have 2 Bulldogs in the way, leaving a little bit of a lane, and they put a shot down, but it is low roller to the left of the goal. So Toronto will be able to put it back in play. Again, another little offensive run by the Patriots. And it goes by the wayside with it's been a little while since they've had a good shot on goal, and that was diving save by Toronto. who now, with just under 10 minutes in the first half, put it in play off of his foot. And that's going to go off of a Patriot, number 17, active on offense. It goes ahead of number 22, and he's going to have a shot, and it goes off of Toronto, who came out of the goal quite a distance. There was another Patriot in the area. They were that one pass away from tying it. There wasn't. Corner kick for the Patriots, though. So the threat hasn't been averted, and it was a pass ahead to number 22, no teammates, and Toronto takes possession. So the Bulldogs escape again by good defense. Toronto booms one over midfield. Floods right there. Patriot header goes in their direction. Santos chips it ahead. Gets past the Bulldogs. It's going to go in the Patriots' direction. Number 10 back to the far corner. Number 8 of the Patriots. Letting the offense set up on the Bulldog side of the field. And they push it forward. Nice pass again. Whistle blown, though. Stepped out of bounds on the far side. And the Bulldogs will try to set something up offensively. So we are Westerly.live, a product of Nomad Web Solutions from the mind of Shane Belanger. Cutting-edge website design and development, live streams, any kind, weddings, memorials, fundraisers, board meetings. Go to nomadweb.solutions. Bulldogs will be throwing in from the far side. That's Tyler Rafferty with the ball at the moment, waiting for his team to get in position. Two aggressive teams going at it today, folks. 1-0 score, Bulldog lead. And well defended again as they were trying to get it ahead one-on-one. The Patriots. Time of possession is definitely in favor of the Patriots. Shots on goal as well. Bulldogs with possession, trying to center it off the head, and it doesn't get into the goal. Too many defenders in the way. It goes off the head of a Patriot, and it's a threat. And we're at midfield, number 7 with possession for the Patriots. So as far as the goalie actually being challenged by the Patriots, he's given up a goal and hasn't been challenged on goal all that much more. Toronto's been challenged far more and has done a great job here tonight. The Bulldogs get it in front of Flood. There's one defender on an angle. He's going to put a shot up, I believe. Beautiful shot. Tries to get to the corner of the goal just wide. No other Bulldogs to really center it to. It was his only option. So a few degrees off on the Bulldogs' threat. And we are eking our way towards the end of the first half here. The first half that Pilgrim is not going to be, I don't think the coaches are going to be happy at halftime. I'll put it that way. The Bulldogs have scratch claw to stay in this thing. Not only stay in it, but they lead it. And they have young legs. Bulldogs using their heads all the way around. And a whistle finally as a Patriot was on the ground. It's going to go in favor of the Patriots. So to recap our week again, this is just the beginning of a lot for us here at Westerly.live tomorrow night right here at Salad Jerry Field. 5 p.m. starting time. That's 5 p.m. unique starting time. And the header by the Bulldogs will recenter the ball. So 5 p.m. Westerly Lady Bulldogs Varsity Soccer tomorrow night. Thursday night we will be Westerly Lady Bulldogs Varsity Volleyball action in Federico Gymnasium. And followed by Friday night, the week will cap with the Bulldog Varsity football team in action right here on Salad Jerry Field. So we're in the right here and the right now, and the Pilgrim Patriots are doing everything they can to get one past Toronto, who has been perfect thus far tonight. Challenge right there with a beautiful shot, and that corner of the goal was covered by Toronto had it not been wide. So Toronto in position for everything and everything to prevent the Patriots from getting on the board. The threat isn't over yet, as they will have a corner kick in their pit. Their passing has been precision all night long. They just haven't been able to get one to the back of the net. Pass over the middle off the head, and the Bulldogs able to clear Whistle blown in the Bulldogs' favor. Threat averted by the Bulldogs. Score 1-0. Just under 5 first half. And the Bulldogs will kick. That's going to be Rafferty. He's going to put it into play and does. Midfield. Number 11 for the Patriots. Back to the foot of Taco. The Bulldogs and the Patriots will take possession. Kick it up ahead, and the Bulldogs will put it back, and Toronto will swallow it up. So off Toronto's foot. That's going to go to the Patriots. Albamani tries to clear it and is able to. And that leaves Flood alone from Albamani off the Patriot head to Flood. He's going to put it on goal. Oh, looks for the high right corner. Can't get it down low enough. Had a chance there. Beautiful play by Albamani on the near sideline. And it's heading back in the Patriot direction. Lombard for the Bulldogs. Slows down the threat by putting it out of bounds. Patriots are going to throw it back in pretty quickly, I would think. No, they actually have slowed it down and let their team catch up a little bit. And the throw in pass goes off of a Bulldog. O'Keefe on the far side trying to step in. A back pass by the Patriots. Lobbed in, but a little bit too far. That's going to go out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will take over. No threat on that possession by the Patriots, who have played great from goal through midfield. And when it gets down to the goal, I'd say I'd give the advantage to Bulldogs defensively and obviously in the goal, clearly. And off the foot of Toronto. Bulldogs missed the header. And it is going to be Albamani throwing down the near sideline. Off of the foot of Flood. And that's going to be Sir Luca. Right now, dribbling through a couple defenders, running out a little space in the middle of the field. And number 2 disrupts that, slides in. A beauty of a side angle. Number 12, midfield pass by the Patriots. Patriots always pressing a little bit. Bulldogs have been able to hang in tight this whole game. How long? Beautiful pad right into the hands of Toronto. They had a man. If it was lower and a little bit more accurate, it's going to go back in the Bulldogs' favor. Bulldogs have it. Flood, midfield. Sir Luca. Players to pass it to. That gets all the way through. Does it get to Flood? Well, just in time, the Patriots avert the Bulldogs' best offensive threat right in the middle of the goal. Almost had a chance. The Bulldogs will throw in Sir Luca to the corner to Flood. Patriot steps in. Tries to clear it. Albamani using his head. And then the Patriots are going to try to push it and switch sides of the field. Smith, the defender, they get by him. And the Bulldogs defense goes out of bounds. And the Bulldogs are going to throw in. No, correction. The Patriots are going to throw in. We are in extra time here, folks. Playing until the whistle. Bulldogs would hate to give one up in extra time. That is the worst nightmare that you could do. That goes out of bounds, unfortunately, for the Bulldogs. Flood would have had a run at it. We hear a whistle. And that's going to go in favor of the Patriots. So the Bulldogs need to stay on their toes here. Just a couple minutes more to get to a break and a lead. I don't want to say they escaped the first half because their defense is playing great. It's just they've been under far more pressure by the Patriots than the Patriots have been under by the Bulldogs. So just looking at it as a realist, eventually you would think there would be a breakdown, but there hasn't yet. We got to get to the half here. Nice passing by the Patriots. And a shot on goal. Toronto waiting for it. A lot of the shots that have even gone wide one way or the other, Toronto's been there. He's read the shots coming in very well, including that spectacular, fully extended save that they'll be able to see on replay when they go back and rewatch this game on Westerly.live. Definitely a highlight film save for sure. So the Patriots will have it at the far corner from where they need to be. They're going to throw it inbounds. And now they're going to try to clear it up ahead and run it down. And Smith, using his head and his body, is taken over by number 15. And there's the whistles that they were waiting to hear, trying to ride out the half, and the Bulldogs do. They look a little fatigued as the Patriots applied pressure the entirety of the first half. So that was a sustained 40 minutes of action, folks. Very few stoppages of play for any reason. Bulldogs going at it 100% the entire time to be able to thwart the amount of Pilgrim offensive attacks, because pretty much almost every time they got possession, there was some kind of an attack offensively. They're a crisp passing team, and they were headed towards the goal well more often than the Bulldogs were. Bulldogs defense and goalie get an extreme amount of credit. So does the rest of the team, because they had to play full on defense the entire half to come out with a 1-0 lead. More shots on goal for Pilgrim. Time of possession goes to Pilgrim. One in the back of the net. Bulldogs able to tuck one in. O'Keefe off of his own rebound, off of a beautiful save by the Pilgrim goalie. Just good offense by the Bulldogs and good defense and resilience. Like I said, Pilgrim's in here with 7 seniors. Westerly sporting only 1. Westerly setting up for a good couple years of soccer ahead and showing what they can do tonight. Evenly matched squad. And we're going to go off to a quick break here at half, and we will return shortly, folks. The score, Westerly 1, Pilgrim Patriots 0 at the half. Welcome back, one and all. We are here at Lord Jerry Field for an exciting second half of action, folks. The Westerly boys soccer team is battling with the Pilgrim Patriots here, and they are holding a 1-0 lead as we are about to start the second half of the season. This version of the Bulldogs is a young one, full of sophomores and juniors, one senior on the field. They're playing a great game right now against a good team who's only lost one game on the field this year, Pilgrim, as they have one loss and two ties. The Bulldogs will graduate one senior and return everyone next year. Very hopeful future. They are about to get started here already. We're just waiting on the officials' whistles, wasting no time here tonight. And there's the whistle. Bulldogs will open with possession. And that's going to be the senior, Scanapieko. It's fighting for it in midfield. A lot of fighting, a lot of aggression as far as intensity, I should say, more so than aggression on the field tonight. That's Santos, number 23, in the middle for the Bulldogs, getting a lot of playing time. And O'Keefe, number 4, near the ball right here. And he has the only goal of the day by either squad. Well defended pass by Albamani of the Bulldogs. The Patriots are not afraid to pass from a good distance and are accurate at doing so. Very accurate passing team. And that's a pass in from the corner right back to him, a give and go type thing. Nice dribbling, trying to find a little space. Bulldogs defense does not give you that, though. And that little chip pass they tried early in the first half several times, an attempt at a bicycle kick, that goes out of bounds, going to go the Bulldogs' way. Not finding much open space, not much real estate with this Bulldog defense. But if you want to find real estate, Mark Wright is your man. Coldwell Bankers, Coastal Homes Division. Your satisfaction is his first concern. Buying, selling, market analysis, whatever it may be. Ball goes out of bounds and is going to stay in the hands of the Patriots. So the Patriots threatening off the gate, nothing getting to the goalie yet, but Bulldogs defense doing all the work, as has been the story of the game thus far. It's been on the Bulldogs side of the field far more often. Toronto playing a great game, kicks boots it over midfield. He's got a couple of clutch saves, one of which is just fantastic save. Been playing a good game all around. Been on the defensive. And a forward pass to number 22 of the Patriots in the far corner of the field. That's going to go off Lombard, and the Patriots are going to, I believe, maintain possession with a corner kick. So that is correct. That's what we're going to see. And the Patriots threatening here with their passing accuracy. 7 seniors for the Patriots to 1. And the Bulldogs holding a 1-0 lead. Very impressive thus far. Pass short of the goal off of a Patriot head. It's going to be checked back, I believe, and it is number 8 for the Patriots. Back to that original corner. Nobody there. A little contact. On the defense over there is Rotako, who goes down on a whistle. And that's going to go in favor of the Bulldogs. Just a little bit too physical. So the Bulldogs will try to get it over their end. Haven't threatened the goal yet. We've just begun the second half of action. The Bulldog defense has been extremely dependable tonight. Much like Remy's Cycles and Teddy's Toys, they will give you dependable hometown service. Bulldogs threatening and unable to do it as the defense for the Patriots gets it up ahead of their offense, number 17, with a little bit of space. Bulldogs step in. That's Lombard to get a foot in on it. Number 7 with possession for the Patriots in the near corner, trying to center it. Bulldogs defensively swarm. They do a really good job of getting in the lanes. And they do get it up in the middle, and a Bulldog steps in. That's Smith stepping in on that pass in the far corner. Albamani chasing him down and not allowing a shot on goal. So the Bulldogs will head back in their direction. Bulldogs do look a little tired. They are playing on the defensive clearly this whole game. Although they hold the 1-0 lead, they have been on the defensive. So any kind of an insurance goal would be a huge coup for the Bulldogs, who again have their pass intercepted. And that is Smith on the defense getting it back, but that gets stepped in front of. The Patriots playing the Bulldogs passing lanes, trying to get a quick shot on goal, can't do it, too many players in the way. So back again, the Bulldogs will go. They look a little fatigued, a little bit down at the moment. Going to have to play an active second half if one goal is going to be enough. With the quality passing and pressure that the Patriots are putting on, I would be surprised, but Toronto has put on a dependable performance for the Bulldogs. And they get it up ahead? No, they don't. Flood does a great job of clamping down the defense. And there's a whistle. And it'll be in the Bulldogs' favor, who have not gotten over midfield for much more than a couple seconds here in the second half. We are Westerly.live, folks. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Westerly.live on your web browser. And Smith clears it over midfield to O'Keefe. Santos loses it, and the defense of the Patriots will take over. And they will kick it across midfield. Lombard on D, gets it off about half of his foot, a pop fly. And O'Keefe trying to use his head. A nice ball, dribbling skills by number 10, who gets it up ahead. There's going to be a shot on goal. He stops it, stopped one too many times, I think. And he's going to get a chip pass over to number 7. They're threatening, but they allowed the Bulldogs defense to get back. And that's what they can do. Nice dribbling skills around one defender. Stays down a little bit. Still no lanes in front of the goal. They've had completed passes. There's a whistle. And there was a ground attempt after the whistle. Toronto right there to suck it up. So there was just the Bulldogs. Once you get inside their third, they really clamp it down on the passing lanes. Doing a great job. Living by the seat of their pants, though. There's a lot of pressure here at the second half. Far side, Patriots possession upfield, and Toronto will round that one up. Put it back in play quickly towards midfield. So the Bulldogs have not threatened at all here in the second half. Patriots have threatened the entire half. Not with shots on goal, just with offensive pressure. That's going to be out off of the Bulldogs defense. Patriots will throw in. And if you're looking to practice at home, some of these corner kicks, clearing kicks, whatever it may be, Teddy's Toys is your place to go. Remy Cycles and Teddy's Toys, as they have soccer balls, bicycles, equipment with quality hometown service and repair. Off of O'Keefe's foot, a whistle, and the Patriots will throw it right back in. Patriots playing, just trying to turn it up a notch even. And the Bulldogs playing a little bit slower than they were in the first half. They have been in front of their goal this entire half. Back to the initial throw, and Toronto is going to be the recipient of that pass as he rolls it out ahead to teammate, passes it out forward, and that's going to get stepped in front of. The Bulldogs have not been able to get anything on the Patriots side of the field. So Smith on the far side, trying to set something up for the Bulldogs, who offensively, and that's going to be a push against Flood, I believe. No, it's going to go against the Patriots, so you look back, you always catch the guy that goes second. The officials caught him first this time. And I am incorrect. I was right the first time, and the Patriots are going to try to get the Bulldogs sleeping, but they are not able to do so. It might be down goes Smith, but right back up he gets. And this is a persisting club, resilient club. No quit in this Westerly club. Nice passing. They're going to turn the shot on. Toronto's waiting for the shot. He gets the low right of the goal, and he sucks it up. There will be a shot on goal. So Toronto's perfect today. And that kick is going to be picked off by number 13 of the Patriots. So again, Patriots threatening. He's going to try to put it on net, but Lombard gets in the way. And Toronto will clear it out again. So, the defense for the Bulldogs, an exhausting first 9 minutes of the second half. Toronto already being tested consistently throughout the entire half. Offensively, the Bulldogs haven't made any adjustment, really. They have less of an offense than they did in the first half. O'Keefe with the ball, well into Patriot territory, as he is an offensive player as it is. Rafferty, the defense, and the Bulldogs step in the passing lane. That's Smith, who goes down, can't stay with it, and that's going to get chipped over. And a little bicycle kick to a teammate attempted. The Bulldogs pop it up, and through the uprights it goes. So possession is going to stay with the Patriots on the Bulldogs' end of things here, folks. Nothing but pressure here. If you're just joining us, we are Westerly.live. The Bulldogs holding a 1-0 lead over the Pilgrim Patriots. Patriots' constant pressure come in with 1 loss and 2 ties on the year. And throw-in header is defended by the Bulldogs, but the Patriots still with pressure on that goal. Toronto doing a great job of defending his goal, as is the defense, but the pressure isn't over yet, as it will be a corner kick for the Patriots. And the Bulldogs putting no pressure on the Patriots goalie this half. And the kick, short of the goal and off of the crossbar. And the rebound knocked away. Can the Bulldogs clear it? They do. And just check this replay. Right off the crossbar it went. And the Bulldogs able to clear the rebound. So they escaped disaster. And they put a little pressure getting ahead. But again, number 13 of the Patriots able to stop the Bulldog run before it even became anything. That's how close we were to a tie game right there, folks. Toronto did have it sized up. And no whistle on the far side. They were allowing the boys to play for sure. There was physical play there. They're going to have to pose some kind of offensive threat this half. There is no way they can maintain this for 35 more minutes. Nice dribbling inside, trying to get a lane. It seems like they may be holding on to it one step too many, the Patriots, because there are lanes, and then by the time they get that last move, there aren't. Great job by the Bulldogs defense. Flood hoping for a call. O'Keefe going to throw it in, and he does. That's Santos. Nice move off his heel. Tries to chip it ahead. He gets by to number 11 for the Bulldogs. That's Sir Luca. He's got a chance, and it goes off of a body. Flood with possession, and that shot is going to go wide of the goal, thwarting Westerly's, I guess, Westerly's best offensive threat of the half, I'd have to say. In 12 minutes, that's been it. It's been constant Patriots. All Toronto and the defensive three for the Bulldogs. Well, I say the defensive three. All of the Bulldogs have been forced to play defense and play good defense tonight. O'Keefe, right now the hero, the throw-in from right in front of us. Number 7, and the slide tackle by Santos, a beauty, takes possession at midfield, tries to get it up in the head, and the Bulldogs unable again to mount an offensive threat. Flood showing a little bit of frustration, and that's up the far side. Sir Luca, the intended recipient, goes to the ground. No whistle. There is a whistle. And that'll allow the Bulldogs offense to catch up, and maybe they can put something together offensively. Some kind of a threat. The second half, again, the numbers that are adding up for the Patriots are everything but the one that matters the most. Time of possession, shots on goal, steal, passes connected, everything in favor of the Patriots, but the one money number. Bulldogs playing with a lot of heart. A beautiful pass in off the head of a Bulldog and away, and that will end this threat for the Bulldogs, as it will now head in the Patriots' direction. That was a nice pass from out of bounds. Bulldogs not able to set up any kind of an offense, like a full-scale offense all night tonight. That has not happened. But they are hanging on to one goal lead, and that is going to go in favor of the Patriots. Throw in, header towards the middle, and number 17 for the Bulldogs is going to put it ahead, and out of bounds it goes. Patriots will throw in quickly. Number 7 for the Patriots. Pass is up the middle of the field. There's nobody there. And there's a mistake by the Bulldogs as Toronto comes out, and Bucci tries to clear it. Hits a Bulldog right in front of him. That'd be Lombard. That could have been tragic for the Bulldogs. 1-goal lead. Hanging on by a thread as it is here. They cannot commit any errors in their own end. Santos pass to Rafferty. Right back to Santos. Up the near side. Flood trying to get it back to himself. No space whatsoever by the Patriots. Nice steal by number 2. And a whistle. We're going to see what it called. It's going to go in Westerly's favor. Rafferty trying to hurry his teammates up. Nobody really there. O'Keefe fighting for it. Been quieted since his goal. Santos trying to go upfield. Trip from behind. No whistle. That's a shock. That's a little bit surprising. No whistle there. That looks like a straight trip, not steal, but it is, and we move on. And of course, we're moving towards the Westerly goal again. Toronto got about a minute and a half, 2 minutes there where he could take a breath. He has been on his game, folks. And right there, O'Keefe to steal. Bulldogs playing great D when it gets down to it. A little chip pass in the middle. Patriots trying to set them up, turns and shoots, and Toronto is there. Short dive to his right, makes the save. Shots on goal, Patriots dominating the statistic. The one stat that matters, the Bulldogs have, and that is shots in goal, and that's one. Number 4, O'Keefe with the goal for the Bulldogs, the lone goal of this contest. And the Patriots are going to throw in from the far side. It's going to be number 16 throwing in, active on offense. They've been an active offensive team, but haven't put one in the back of the net yet. And the Bulldogs trying to put it upfield, and a little push from behind. Flood did not get away with. I thought he might have for a second there, but the whistle blows, and from midfield, the Patriots will start their attack again. And if you're working up an appetite like I am watching this back and forth battle, running up and down the field, you should hit CC O'Brien's up in Pocket Talk after the game. Great food, great drinks. Sports all over the televisions, and the Bulldogs able to clear the threat. And they offer takeout, dine-in, curbside delivery. Look up ccobrians.com for hours of operation. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Up and down the far sideline, we haven't approached the goal much, and the Bulldogs able to step in at around the 20-yard line and boot it back across midfield. Inevitably, there's a couple Patriots waiting wherever the Bulldogs need to try to get, and there it happens. A Patriot steps in, battling O'Keefe, and O'Keefe possession goes out of bounds on the far side. He loses it, and the Patriots will throw in. Here comes O'Keefe from behind, giving the Bulldogs Rafferty possession. He's got some room up the side up here if he sees the senior, and he didn't get an opportunity to see him. That's up towards Santos. Collision in the middle. That's got to go against the Patriots. That was an aggressive jump by number 2, and they're going to call it against the Bulldogs for jumping with your knee leading. And that will end that threat for the Bulldogs and open up another opportunity for the Patriots. We're about halfway through the second half, folks. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer-owner Shane Belanger, Lisa behind the lens upstairs. We are Westerly.live. We have a 1-0 soccer battle here, folks, between the boys Bulldogs versus the Pilgrim Patriots. The Bulldogs are hanging on literally to a 1-0 lead in a game which right now is being decided by scrappiness and heart. The Bulldogs goalie Toronto having a great game, as are the Bulldogs defensively, to be posting the shutout that they are at the moment. Shots on goal, time of possession, everything in favor of the Patriots, except for that one magic stat, shots in goal. And the Bulldogs hold a 1-0 lead off of the foot of O'Keefe. It was a rebound goal. Constant pressure offensively by the Patriots, crisp passing, but the Bulldogs, just young and resilient, have been able to get in the way at that last moment of whether it be the passing lane or shot, diving save by Toronto. They've been able to do just enough. And we're in front of the Bulldog goal still, where a minor mistake would tie this ball game. Rafferty up to Santos, just a little too far ahead, and again, the Patriots will cut it off before the Bulldogs can switch sides of the field. Bulldogs will throw in from the far side. They're going to have to just get the pressure off the defense just for a few, just to hang on to this one. They got to give their defense a little bit of a break. This Patriot team doesn't stop moving. They constant pressure offensively, and then when you try to pressure them offensively, they constantly find their way in the lanes. A senior-laden team has the experience to do that. Westerly leading that squad right now, which shows what we have ahead of us for Westerly men's soccer going forward. And Santos with possession, passes up towards midfield, and and it's going to go out of bounds off of Westerly, and the Patriots will throw in quickly. And we have some girls soccer action, 5 p.m. tomorrow right here, folks. Tune in if you can't be here. Westerly women having a great season so far. And the shot just over the reaching Toronto from an enormous distance. Holy cow. I couldn't tell if it went over the top of the goal or in. That snuck in right next to his hand, as you see on the replay, as his hand reached the top of the goal. I didn't think one was going to hold up for the Bulldogs, and it did not. I didn't even know it was a shot. I thought it was a crossing pass. How that snuck in next to his hand, I'll never know, folks. But it was a shot, and the score now tied 1-1. And now a newly invigorated Pilgrim team on the attack again, and they have shifted things up a gear. I can see it already. Their feet are moving faster, and that just recharged their batteries. They had pressed for so long, and the score is now tied. And all the pressure on the Bulldogs. O'Keefe on the far side. Again, it's still going towards the Bulldogs' goal, all pressure. You can't really blame Toronto for that one for sure. He was fully stretched out. How that snuck into the side of his hand, he was stretched out to the crossbar. But you got to remember, they had a shot earlier in the day that went off the crossbar, so they've averted a little bit, and they had been fortunate a little bit. You can't play the entire game on your defensive half of the field and not give up a goal. And that's an entire half even. And that's this entire half and 3/4 of the first half. And the corner kick, perfect placement, well defended by the Bulldogs. Constant pressure. This entire game has been played to my left, this entire half, I should say. The Bulldogs playing a resilient game. Fresher legs at the moment on the Pilgrim side of things. I fear for the tie game at the moment. And up ahead, just in front of the chance at a shot for the Patriots, well defended by the Bulldogs. Thrown in. The Bulldogs seem very deflated at the moment, obviously having given up the lead. O'Keefe steals from the Patriots, trying to move it forward. And they got a man up front for the Bulldogs. That's Jack McGovern, and he gets it taken in the corner from him. Almost a chance for a shot for the Bulldogs. Nearly the closest thing. They're going to throw in, the Bulldogs, that is. And it's going to be the senior, Skinapieko, throwing in for the Bulldogs. Correction, number 17 will throw in for the Bulldogs. As the clock ticks, we have 17 minutes remaining in this one. Folks, we have a 1-1 tie here at Salo Ajiri Field in Westerly. And the inbound flood trying to save it. Just resilient defense by the Patriots looking for the call. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can capitalize on this opportunity here. One good pass away from breaking it again. And the inbound goes on the ground. And they do get a foot on it, Santos, that is. They're rushing everything that is the Patriots. The Patriots have far more energy at the moment right now and are playing far more crisp in the second half than the Bulldogs. Constant pressure. Bulldogs doing a great job, I have to say, to have a 1-1 tie here right now. If you just had numbers on a piece of paper and no eyes on the game, you would not be able to guess the score. I promise you that. Santos getting a lot of time today up the middle, doing a lot with the ball. That's O'Keefe who's going to back pass it. And there's just constant man-up pressure right now by the Patriots. Centering pass goes off to Rafferty of the Bulldogs. Santos to O'Keefe. O'Keefe on the ground up the far side. That's going to be Skinapieko for the senior for the Bulldogs. The lone senior with it. Passes up ahead. And it's going to get scooped up by an aggressive Patriot goalie. Rolling it out front. Playing it up the near sideline, the Patriots. And up ahead, Smith able to step in. Offsides on the Patriots. Going to bring it back the Bulldogs' direction. So I got to give kudos to the Westerly squad who has played a great game thus far. This young team has definitely has spurts of brilliance with only one senior on the squad playing to the level that they can play. I will also say that the Patriots having 7 seniors has become visible at this point in the game and is on their offensive attack. It's just a crisp offense. Their passing is crisp, constantly on the attack. Wesley trying to get it up ahead of everybody, really, and obviously the Patriots know that that's one of Wesley's tendencies, trying to get it up over the head of Flood, and they've been unable to really do any of that kind of offensive threatening today. They scored early on in the game on a rebound by O'Keefe. Since then, there's been very little as far as threatening offensively for the Bulldogs. It's been a constant Patriot threat who have since tied the game, and what a pass almost. Smith able to get his head in, but there was a Patriot waiting right there. They've shown their ability to lob pass on the ground, as well as kick from the corner. And a nice pass again across the field by the Patriots, trying to set up what would be a tiebreaker. A lot more energy on the field at the moment. Bulldogs playing with everything they have to get in the passing lanes and doing a great job of it. I got to say, with the pressure they've been under to cut off the passing lanes, this Pilgrim team is a very accurate passing team, a very physical team. Wesley is just as physical. That call, very questionable going against the Bulldogs. On the sideline is contact call. And it's going to be kicked in by number 6 for the Patriots. And all the way across the field. There's a couple Patriots there, a couple Bulldogs there, and that goes over everybody. And there's going to be offsides, and it's going to go in the direction of the Bulldogs. So Albemarle is going to start it off. And we are at about the 12-minute mark almost here, folks, in the ball game in the second half. I shouldn't say that, the ball game, because it's at a 1-1 tie right now, folks. There might be more soccer to play. And the Bulldogs. And my head is turning to the right, as I now recall it can. Most of this half has been played to the left. And Pilgrim puts it right back in that direction. And a nice turn by number 22, but even better defense by the Bulldogs. And right there, that's beautiful passing by the senior, Scanapieko. And that's to Flood on the side. No quit in this Bulldog team. Nice dribbling by Flood. Gets rid of his defender, and a beautiful shot on goal. Oh, the rebound almost goes in just high. Rebound attempt by Marone just over the goal. And that's the best chance by far the Bulldogs have had all the way since their first goal, way back in the first half. Just off the mark. But it shows they have not quit yet, folks. There is no quit in this young Bulldog team. And they're going to be a big problem for this division in the next couple of years. Let me tell you, they will be battling for division titles starting next year. I can pretty much guarantee that. They have gained energy as the clock has ticked down now. It looked like they were getting a little fatigued and obviously a little down when they gave up the goal. But now they are threatening up the sideline. The senior, number 6, Scanapieko, racing his man, and he is winning, looking for a player he could pass to over the middle. There was just nobody there. Little wrestling match on the sideline, won by Westerly. Down goes the Westerly player, Rafferty, centering it, trying to get it to Flood. Unfortunately, a swing and a miss. Almost gives the Bulldogs a chance just over Rafferty's head. And the Patriots able to clear it over the head of Smith. He turns, to the far side. Albemarle trying to run it down and turns and keeps it in bounds. Back in the Westerly direction. Far side. This is Smith up the far sideline. Holding possession. On the ground. Tries to get it to Flood. Number 2 steps in. They step in every passing lane. Westerly does a great job of that as well, closing passing lanes. Flood tries to get it to the middle just a bit behind Scanapiaco. And now up ahead, the Patriots try to get. Both teams trying to sort of get that home run over the top, run it down, get that shot on goal. Now it's the Patriots threatening they throw. And they're going to maintain possession here. Good dribbling, gets around the first, looks to get around the second, center it. And he chip shot, had a real chance, and the pitcher is frustrated. Toronto had that one sized up, it seems like from the beginning, going back to the replay. It's great when you have the ability to do that, when both teams are playing such constant action. Here at Westerly.Live, we have the ability to do that and slow things down if needed. Great job by Toronto, jumping up, being the highest person to bring it down. Toronto has played a great game in the goal. Let me tell you that right now. And the defense of the Bulldogs has played phenomenally. And I'm not going to say the offense hasn't played well. I'm going to give the credit to the visiting Patriots of having slowed down the offense by their defense playing well. So Rafferty up the middle for the Bulldogs. Number 11, that's Sir Luca, puts it up the side to Flood. Will he take a shot? And it goes off of a Patriot. Almost gets a shot. This is O'Keefe. He's going to turn it right around. Well, definitely an offensive threat. 1 too many kicks, gets it out in front. And here's Smith, cuts off the passing lane. And he's going to shoot from way out, far wide, right? 8 minutes to go, folks. 1-1 tie here. Bulldogs versus Patriots. Bulldogs having played 3 more games, and the Patriots having 2 ties and those 3 last games. So when the Patriots even things up, the standings will look differently. And the inbounds, Flood puts a knee in front of it. Out of bounds it goes. And it gets called out against the Bulldogs. So this version of the Patriots are not unfamiliar with ties, as they already have 2. They've played only 5 games on record, and 2 of them have been ties. This is game 6. If they tie it, that would be half of their games. Up ahead to number 9, though, they're not looking like they're going to settle for a tie. Aggressive offense being played. This Bulldog defense, this Bulldog entire team comes together on defense. Does a great job, as they do right there. Stepping in the passing lane twice to thwart both efforts. Patriots still with possession, though. Pass ahead to number 22, and the Bulldogs get in the way again. Bulldogs have done a fantastic job to keep this Patriots team to 1. I have a feeling that once all is settled and done, oh, nice crossing pass by the Patriots. Bulldogs fortunate. 1 step off of a nice shot on goal he would have had there. Patriots still pressing, though. Number 22. He's going to try to put a shot, and it's going to hook back in. Beautiful. Save by Toronto, diving. It was making its way, hooking back towards the post. Not sure if it would have made it or not. Beautiful save by Toronto, who has had a spectacular game. Not afraid to lay completely out for the ball. And a header off of the corner kick, and another job with a soft dive to the right by Toronto. Shots on goal, man, it's a drastic discrepancy. My statistician isn't in tonight, but we'll get that back to you in the future. So the Bulldogs hanging on defensively here. We're down to just under 6 minutes in regulation, I will now say, as we are tied at 1 here. Beautiful night for soccer, folks. Beautiful night for any sport, I should say. It's going to be a busy field this week, as we'll be back on it tomorrow afternoon, 5 p.m. unique start time. That is 5 p.m. Westerly.live. Lady Bulldogs soccer action. Thursday will be in Federico Gymnasium. Lady Bulldog varsity volleyball action. Having a great season as well. And Friday back here for some varsity football action right on the field. All week long, every day. And the throw-in, still throwing in, are the Patriots. This entire half on this half of the field. Centering pass. O'Keefe in the way. And a great job of defense by the Bulldogs. Sir Luca doing a nice job of getting in the middle of everything. And that goes off of Scannapieco's foot. Back to Brady. Up to Santos. And that's going to be Scannapieco trying to run it down. The senior up the sideline. Has some good speed around the corner. Nobody to get it back to. Looking for someone the whole way. Couldn't find anyone. Settled for the corner. Settled for the kick. Inbounds for the Bulldogs, who will have the opportunity at the corner kick. Huge opportunity for the Bulldogs to take a possible lead, possible game winner. The inbound, the kick comes up short, and there's about 4 Patriots waiting in that area. More of a pass and a shot there for the Bulldogs. And Smith steps up, and it'll be thrown in by the Patriots just over midfield on the Bulldog side of the field, thrown in over the top, and a takedown on the far side. No whistle, and no whistle. How, I have no idea, but the Bulldogs have possession. And they're going up the far side. Flood will run it down. I think he beat the one man with an angle, who kicks it out of bounds, knowing that that was a possible game-saving slide tackle. Thrown in by the senior out of bounds, and that is going to be off of the Bulldogs, I believe. No, the Bulldogs will throw in. The senior to the middle, and there is a Patriot waiting. Dominic Lombard stands in the way, kicks up the middle, and there are a few Patriots waiting in front of the goal looking for that lead pass up the sidelines. A couple Patriot hands waving out front, trying to get behind the Westerly defense. Westerly's very aggressive on defense, very fundamental. They stay in, they get in the passing lanes. Well-conditioned Westerly squad. No quit whatsoever, making nothing easy. The fact that there's been so much pressure put on their defense and there's only been 1 goal scored is a testament to what we have coming forward to us in years to come. Lombardo uses his head to get it back and forth. We're playing a little back and forth at midfield here, folks. And Patriots taking it up the sidelines, have a little bit of an angle. One-on-one, will he get a clearing pass? Tries to slow down, nice dribbling. Big opportunity, and it is going to be a huge break for the Bulldogs. 2 shot attempts and a kick out of bounds. Off of the Bulldogs, doesn't even get to Toronto. Great play by the Bulldogs defense of being in the right spot. And the inbound, Bulldogs trying to get it out of their own end here. Unable to do it. To the corner for the Patriots. Passing it towards the middle, Bulldogs get a foot in. That's Smith. Active game on defense. Who hasn't for the Bulldogs? And up to shoot. Dominic Lombard stands in the way. And we have Albamani on the far corner playing excellent defense. And the pop-up is going to go out of bounds, and they're going to throw in. And Lombardi tries to clear for the Bulldogs, and in steps the Patriots. Nice pass to the corner by the Patriots. Nice dribbling skills. And really nowhere to go. I'm looking in this. Bulldogs in every lane you could think. They are really testing the limits of defense, though, and time of possession here in this half. Huge opportunity here for the Patriots, and it is cleared out of the middle by Smith. Great play, having a great game. Taken down again, and actually whistled this time. They've gotten away with a couple here. And I would have been shocked if they got away with that one, and they did not. So the Bulldogs end that threat. That threat lasted about 5 minutes. We're in additional minutes, I just realized, because that was just constant by the Patriots. That's been this entire game. It is tribute to the Bulldogs. Just talk about resilience that they're still tied in this thing. And throwing up the field is the Patriots out on the Bulldogs, and the Patriots will throw. We're in additional time here, folks, so we're waiting on the long whistle here. We are locked up at 1 if you're just joining us. Westerly doing a great job defensively. Toronto having a great game defensively. And Pilgrim putting on nothing but constant pressure. And it looked like it went off a hand, and it did not. And that is going to end regulation, folks. And that is going to end regulation. The Bulldogs won. The Pilgrim Patriots won. And that is going to go down as a tie ball game, folks, I believe. And that is going to be the third tied game this season for the Pilgrim Patriots. So there are nothing new to a tie, and that is going to be a great job by the Bulldogs. A fantastic job to come away with a tie in this one. I know they could be frustrated, and you can always find a way to be frustrated when you don't come away with a W, but you just played a team with 7 times the amount of seniors that you have on your team, and to walk away with a tie and have everybody returning, and except for one player, the Bulldogs have to be happy. They were completely on the defensive the entire night. Exciting game because the pressure that was being placed on the Bulldogs the entire night. They got to come out feeling happy, I would say. And that is just the excitement starting our week off. We are Westerly.live, and we have a week full of excitement. We will be joining you again tomorrow, 5 p.m., for some female Bulldog varsity soccer action right here at Sal or Jerry Field, folks. Every night this week we have action coming to you. We are Westerly.live, and we will join you tomorrow.